Yo, what's cracking, Silverback Nation? Great to see you here on Friday, April 26th. You are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime our bets go live. It's good for me and it's good for you. There are 14 games in Major League Baseball today. That means there are 28 pitchers that I have put to the jungle test to deliver to you the best strikeout prop for each and every one of those games. My favorite 3 picks will be in the pinned comment section of this video, but if you want my exact betting card, and I got some whoppers today, some bets that I love. If you want my exact betting card today and every day, go to silverbackjungle.com, click Become a Jungle member, and my exact betting card for MLB and every sport will get pinged to your card each and every day. Yesterday we had a decent day. We were 6-4 on our video plays, 1-1 on our main card, and 1-2 on our demon plays. Demon plays are all plus money plays. If you want to recap, if you want to see how we do every day, Silverback Nation, go over to X at Silverback Bets. We recap our entire day there every single night after our last bet has finished. Our day begins in Detroit today. We have one early game, Kansas City at Detroit, and we're going to back Seth Lugo here of the Royals over 4.5 strikeouts. Hasn't hit it yet this year, but I think the old Seth Lugo returns today against the Detroit Tigers team that strikes out 6th most in Major League Baseball to right-handed pitchers. I like his stuff to come back today. 4.5 is a nice line. Seth Lugo, of the Royals over 4.5. Oakland at Baltimore. We're not going with Corbin Burns here. We're going to stay away from him until he gets hot. He's got a high line today. We're going to back Ross Stripling. We like him over 3.5 strikeouts for the A's. Over this in 4 of 5 games so far this year, and he struck out very good teams. He struck out the Texas Rangers 4 times, and he struck out the Cleveland Guardians. He was over them twice with 6 and 5 strikeouts, one of the hardest teams to strike out in Major League Baseball. I think he can get the Orioles today for over 3.5 strikeouts. Stripling of the A's. Dodgers at Toronto. We're going to back Gavin Stone here of the Dodgers over 3.5 strikeouts. Over this in 3 of 4 games so far this season. He has the arm to go deep. We just saw him take a no-hitter into the 6th inning against the Padres, so he's got plenty of opportunity to get it done today against Toronto. They don't strike out a ton, but I think that 3.5 is a low line for Stone. I like the depth he's capable of. I think he's going to get them for 4 strikeouts today. Chicago Cubs at Boston. We're going to back Cutter Crawford over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 8 of his last 9 games, 27% K rate on the season. Very steady. Cutter Crawford of the Red Sox over 5.5 strikeouts. St. Louis at the New York Mets. We're going to back Jose Butto of the Mets here over 5.5 strikeouts. Been over this every single game this season. All 3 starts in a 32% K rate. I love this kid. Butto of the Mets over 5.5 strikeouts. Washington Nationals at Miami. We're not going with Jesus Luzardo here. We're going to back Trevor Williams for a low line of over 3.5 strikeouts. He's with the Nationals. Over this in 3 of 4 strikeouts this year, 22% K rate on the season. Just K the Astros, the hardest team to strike out in baseball 4 times last game. I think he can get the Marlins for 4 today. Cleveland Guardians at Atlanta. We're going to fade Logan Allen of the Guardians. We're going under 4.5 strikeouts. Under this in 4 of 5 games so far this season. 19% K rate. Now he faces the best lineup in baseball. Fade Allen today. The Guardians under 4.5. Tampa Bay at the Chicago White Sox. We're taking Zach Eflin over 5.5 for plus money. I like this bet a lot. 5 starts this year. He's had 5 Ks in 4 of them, 6 Ks in 1. Now he faces the worst team in baseball. I like Eflin today to get it done over 5.5 strikeouts. Cincinnati at Texas. We're going to back Graham Ashcraft here of the Reds. We're going over 4.5 on him. Over in 5 of his last 6 games. Going at least 5 innings in every single game this year. We talk about probability and opportunity. I like that for Ashcraft today against a tough Texas team. Over 4.5 strikeouts. New York Yankees at Milwaukee Brewers. We're in the back Luis Gil here over 6.5 strikeouts. Yankees, it's spelled G-I-L. That's where you found it. That's where you're going to find it, but it's pronounced Gil. At least 6 strikeouts every start this season. 35% K rate, 101 mile an hour 4-seam that moves on batters. He's unbelievable. As long as he stays, his pitch count stays manageable. He's known to walk a ton of batters. It's either walk or strikeout. I love Gil today over 6.5 strikeouts. Minnesota at the Los Angeles Angels. We're going to fade the big country boy, Bailey Ober. We're going under 5.5 strikeouts on him. Under this in 6 of his last 7 road games, and something is off with him. They keep putting his rotation. They keep moving him down a little bit. Something's off with Ober, and I like to fade him today under 5.5 strikeouts. Doesn't have great strikeout stuff anyways. 6'9", only a 92 mile an hour fastball. I don't think that's enough to get it done today, even against the Angels. Arizona Arizona at Seattle. We're going to back Zach Gallen here. Over 7.5 strikeouts. It's a high line for him, but Seattle strikes out the most in Major League Baseball by far against left-handed pitching. I think this is a feast today for strikeouts for Gallen, over 7.5. Philly at San Diego. We're taking Aaron Nola and a low line here of over 4.5 strikeouts. We have an opportunity to buy low. He's discounted because he's off to a slow start, but 16 strikeouts in his last 2 games. I like Nola today to get the Padres for at least 5 strikeouts. Pittsburgh at San Francisco. And as I tell you, I bet with my head and not my heart. We're going to fade my boy Kyle Harrison under 5.5 strikeouts. His line should be 4.5 every single game. He's under this in 9 of his last 10 starts and only a 21% strikeout rate on the season. He's not going to get the Pirates for 5. I like Harrison to stay under 6 today against the Pirates. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. Go to silverbackjungle.com. Click Become a Jungle member. Shop some merch if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.